It's often said that if walls could talk, oh, the stories they could tell. This wall is filled with the sounds of Cavalier legends. The sounds of great leaders and great teammates.
Well, I'll tell you this, Raj, nothing's impossible. Just like I say, you can, on any given night, you can win a ball game in this league.
To Williams, down to the right corner to Wheelo. On the right wing, Price for three. Got it!
This wall holds the sounds of all-stars and Hall of Famers.
Price stops, lob under the net, lays it up and in. Pass, feeding Darty. It counts, and the foul.
Cavaliers who were pioneers and innovators.
Cleveland draft, Austin Carr.
The Cavs are on a roll.
Ilgauskas for three. Got it! Zadrunas has buried it from the suburbs!
And the voices of difference makers and barrier breakers.
The barriers that he broke were unprecedented, and they're so meaningful to myself and to so many people.
This wall holds the sounds of the history of our Cleveland Cavaliers. And now it's time to add 4 more legends to this hallowed wall. World Be Free.
He was so quick and adept with his ball hand that in today's game, I mean, he would be the prototype player.
Gordon Gunn.
He took a franchise that had been struggling and brought pride and dignity and class back to the Cavaliers organization.
Campy Russell.
He was just more about winning and more about the team than any player I had ever been around before.
And Lenny Wilkens.
I know for me personally, being a point guard, getting a chance to play under a man like Lenny Wilkens was a blessing for me in my career to learn under a great, coach and player that he was.
This is the Cavaliers Wall of Honor.
Now the flip to Russell, fade away. Oh my! Campy Russell just hit one from downtown Sandusky. World, right side, ball stolen by Brewer. World steals it back, throws a 20-footer. Good! World with 35, and the Cavs are up again by 8.
Cavalier fans, earlier today, 4 individuals were honored with their induction to the Cavs Wall of Honor. The Wall of Honor was created to remember and honor retired individuals that represent the best of the best in Cavaliers history. Inductees have earned their way onto the Wall of Honor by virtue of their special place, accomplishments, and impact on franchise history. Please take a look at Humongatron for a special look at these 4 inductees.
Well, looking back on it, when that helicopter brought him from Burke Lakefront Airport to Richfield and landed in a pasture there, I guess, with a red carpet rolled out. Nobody could hear it at the time, but in effect, the angels on high were singing because he was the salvation of Cleveland as an NBA market.
Guard 6'3" from Guilford, number 21, World Be Free.
He came in and he did what he was advertised to do.
He was so quick and adept with his ball hand that in today's game, I mean, he would be the prototype player.
He couldn't really block the shot because of his form, the way he shot the ball behind his head. His ability to score was the most impressive thing on the court.
This honor, this Wall of Honor is tremendously deserved.
He owns the 2nd highest career scoring average in Cavaliers history and re-energized the franchise when he was acquired in 1982 and led the team to the 1985 NBA playoffs after a 7-year absence. Please welcome World Be Free!
Gordon Gunn saved this team. Because of Mr. Gunn, the team is still here. The team is in downtown Cleveland now because of Mr. Gunn. And he did things the right way.
Number one, he was a great owner. Number two, he's a great friend.
Every conversation I had to him, I was just, really amazed at what he was able to accomplish with having a disability like that.
He was just an inspiration. He was very much part of the growth of Cleveland and the rebirth of Cleveland in the 80s. And he supported many charitable organizations. And, I think we all should be forever grateful.
They put this organization right back on the tracks and brought pride and dignity and class back to the Cavaliers organization. So, that alone it says it all. He very, very deserving to be on the wall.
This man led a group that purchased the Cavaliers in 1983 and served as principal owner and chairman until 2005. He also helped create the downtown Cleveland thriving Gateway District by agreeing to move the team from Richfield in 1994. Please welcome Gordon Gunn.
Michigan was playing, and there was a young player playing for them named Campy Russell. He was the closest thing I'd ever seen to Oscar.
He was one of the first to ever grace the front page of Sports Illustrated. It was just something for the community to see this hometown kid, such as like LeBron. He was the first LeBron for us.
He entered Michigan, became one of their greatest players, and then was drafted, by the Cavaliers.
Well, when Campy first came to the Cavs, it was a breath of fresh air. I mean, Campy's basketball IQ is off the chart, and one of the best players I ever played with.
He got better every year. He took on more responsibility every year. And, his numbers speak for themselves.
I mean, Campy was the type of person that you want on your team.
You can't find a nicer person, a better guy, who represents the values of what I think you would want in your organization than Campy Russell.
He played 7 seasons with the Cavs, including the 1975-76 Miracle of Richfield team, and was an NBA All-Star in 1979. He ranks among the team all-time leaders in points, field goals made, and free throws made. He currently serves as the Cavs Director of Alumni Relations. Please welcome Campy Russell.
He was such a good player. People don't realize how good of a player Lenny was, but he was an incredible point guard in the NBA, and he's in the Hall of Fame because of it.
He had that patented move where he would go from right to left with that little half hook. They knew it was coming. Nobody could stop it.
He's a Hall of Famer on the basketball side as well as the coaching side. So you can't have anyone better suited to coach your basketball team, especially if you're a point guard like Mark Price.
Getting a chance to play under a man like Lenny Wilkens was a blessing for me and my